Ndigbo has expressed interest in the trial of leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, warning that he must be tried within the ambit of the laws of Nigeria. The Apis Igbo Social Cultural Organization, which rose from its National Executive Committee, NEC, in Enugu at the weekend, said, though it was not averse to Kanu's trial, it must, however, be conducted in line with global best practices. In a communique released by the spokesman, Ohanaeze, the group pledged to monitor every aspect of the trial processes to ensure there were no breaches. He said a committee of eminent lawyers and Igbo leaders led by his national legal advisor, Joseph Ojobo, had been constituted to track all proceedings throughout the trial. It also backed the stand taken by Southern Governors Forum on anti-open grazing, restructuring, rotation of president to the South in 2023, and the rejection of the proposed 5% share of oil proceeds to host communities in the petroleum industries bill. We identify with the Igbo youth in their grievances with respect to Igbo marginalization, menace of Fulani herdsmen. However, we do not support the use of any form of violence to redress the relative deprivation and prevailing inequity and injustice across the country. We therefore urge the youth to be law-abiding and swept their sword as Southern East leaders and stakeholders addresses these collective grievances through meaningful dialogue and negotiations. That we urge Igbo, particularly the youth, to take the ongoing voters registration exercise seriously, as this is the only means that guaranteed effective participation in Nigerian politics and a sine qua non to achieving our goals and aspirations in the Nigerian project. A lot of Nigerians have reacted to this. Alright, the first person I have here said, is it now that you guys have to speak? Anyway, this one is a good one. You understand? Alright. Whether they speak now or they speak later, they've said the needful. They said Nnamdi Kanu must try within the ambit of the law. You understand? Which is well understood. You get? Because just like what many Nigerians have been talking about, that the Fulani herdsmen have been killing people, bandits have been killing, mostly in the north. The Boko Haram, they are there, killing people here and there, but they've not been persecuted one day for one thing and all that. So most Nigerians are of the opinion that why must Nnamdi Kanu, be persecuted and all that, when all these bandits and Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen, carrying AK-47 as if they are playing with toy. You understand? Why have they not been persecuted and all that? So many Nigerians were like, the federal governments are not actually trying, when they are talking about injustice. These people have been crying about marginalization. Now, it's still playing out because according to some reports, some comments here, okay, let me just take this one. It said, the truth is that we are being marginalized in our own father's land. The Fulanis, they claim as if this country belongs to them. Nobody owns Nigeria. Every one of us is the owner of this country. But the Fulani wants to prove to us that this country belongs to them, which cannot happen. In the first place, the Fulani herdsmen and the bandits, Boko Haram, have been killing people, doing all sorts of evil in this country. But the federal government have refused to recognize the fact that these people, they are all terrorist group. But they prefer to arrest Nnamdi Kanu in a very planned way. To the extent that Nnamdi Kanu's arrest had been on ground since last 2 years. Okay, I didn't really get that. Let me jump that. Sorry about that. All right, someone said Buhari-led government is a fraud. They came with all lies, and today everything they've said is just the other way. Nnamdi Kanu warned the Igbos about this Buhari, but we did not listen. We think that with him, the change we have been crying for will eventually manifest, knowing that we were just actually dancing our last dance in a democracy government. All right, someone said the Ohanaeze and Ndigbo have to stand firm and take action with what they have said, not just by talking. Nnamdi Kanu should not die in detention, and Nnamdi Kanu should not be killed, because 3 things is at stake here. If Nnamdi Kanu dies, is a problem. If Nnamdi Kanu stay long in detention without being tried, is a problem. And if Nnamdi Kanu is released without addressing the issue on the ground, that is even the worst. So the federal government have to do something about that. Yeah, I think that is he just said it all. Since Nnamdi Kanu has been arrested, there are so, as in, okay, let me just take it like this. Nnamdi Kanu has been arrested, and all that, and the federal government have said that he has been the one, carrying out all the killings in the southeast because with his inciting words and all that. Now, Nnamdi Kanu has been arrested. I think this is the best chance, the best time the federal government should, use to treat the issue of this agitation. People are agitating. Why are they agitating? Now get to the root of this agitation, and tackle it for once. Because if Nnamdi Kanu is dead today, just like what someone said here, Igbo is also killed today. They cannot kill Biafra agitation because it's an ideology. You understand? You cannot end it with one person. So this is what they should understand. So guys, I'm going to drop it here. Let's hear from you. Kindly hit the comment section. And don't forget to give us thumbs up. Thank you very much. Bye for now.